Hello, everybody. It's Zach from Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, the Come Together Compass, and Pact Podcasting Networks. And today we begin a celebration of the creators, the builders, the innovators, and the dreamers. We celebrate the people who look at the world not as it is, but as it could be on Whatcha Got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, what you got?
National Week of Making honors the long human story of invention, a story that stretches back millions of years and continues every time someone picks up a tool, opens a laptop, sketches an idea, or simply wonders what might be possible. Human creativity began long before written history. Archaeologists have uncovered stone tools in Kenya that are more than 3 million years old. These tools were simple, but they changed everything. They allowed early humans to shape their environment, to solve problems and survive. From those first tools came a spark that has never gone out. As time moved forward, so did our imagination. In ancient Egypt, the papyrus plant became one of the earliest writing surfaces, allowing people to record knowledge, share stories, and preserve ideas. In Mesopotamia, the first wheels transformed transportation and agriculture. These inventions were not accidents. They were results of curiosity, observation, and the courage to try something new. Every era has makers. Every generation has its innovators. Every community has its dreamers. Johannes Gutenberg changed the world in 1440 when he created the printing press. Suddenly, information could travel farther and faster than ever before. Alexander Graham Bell transformed communication in 1876 with the invention of the telephone. The Wright brothers took humanity into the sky in 1903 with the first powered flight at Kitty Hawk. Each of these breakthroughs began with the question, what if? What if we could communicate across a distance? What if we could fly? What if we could share our knowledge with everyone? We oftentimes look at something so simplistic that we see a commercial on TV, and it is funny to us because we sit there and we wonder, how is somebody making money on this? We've been doing this for years, or why didn't I think of that? That is so simple, or it's something to that effect. And we often find ourselves in a place where, we look at some invention and we're like, I could have done that. Very easily I could have done that. But it took somebody to step up and do it. And that's one of the reasons why this is such an exciting celebration, because this celebrates those who did it, who didn't just say, you know what, this is possible, and walk away. They said, this is possible, I can do this, I'm going to do this, and turned around and shared it with the world, making what a lot of times is a very simple step, sharing it with others, and next thing you know, it's all over the world. Some things are fads. And you know what? Fads are okay. Let's be honest. Fads have made people, people known or financially set for a long time. Um, some are just, they begin as an innovation and they turn into something that is a huge part of life. You know, we mentioned Alexander Graham Bell on here with the telephone. Could you imagine? I mean, just think about it. If those of you who are over 25 years old, could you imagine, 30 years ago, sitting there and thinking, if I about how you would have felt if you had a phone with you everywhere you went. It's a horrifying thought. Back then, in your mindset, that would have been a horrifying thought. I don't want people to get a hold of me in certain times. Now, I just went back down to one phone again. And it freaks me out because I'm always looking for that second phone. Always looking for it because it seems to me like I need to have it. And truth is, I don't. But I mean, it's always in my mind that, oh my God, where's my other phone? What am I doing? And you get that feeling like you've left something at home. So the maker movement is not just about technology. It's about curiosity. It's about the courage to try and to fail, to learn and to try again. It's about the belief that ordinary people can create extraordinary things. Whether you're crafting, coding, designing, or tinkering, you are part of a tradition that has shaped the world for millions of years. Makers are not defined by their tools. They're defined by their spirit. They're defined by their willingness to explore, to experiment, and to imagine. They're defined by their desire to make life better for someone else. Again, Adrian and I, we love to go fishing together. It's one of the things that we get to go and do and just kind of slow life down for a little bit. And it's so funny. We keep thinking, we hearken back quite often to an old thing that when we were kids, we saw it all over TV, to where if there was a fish that started nibbling on the line, all of a sudden this thing would pop up and it would hook the fish automatically, and so you had less snap and release, basically. And it's so funny because we always think about that, and it's because we miss a lot of hits, basically, is what it is. But it is funny when you think about something, and it's, we have no idea where those things, if they even exist anymore. I don't even know if they ever worked in the first place. But the commercials were cool because they made this whop sound when they went off. It was this whop snap sound when it really was cool. But you look back at some of these other things that are just I remember one that was just so ridiculously simple, and now they're in kitchens all over the world, and they were just these little rubber round discs that people take and they put on top of a lid, and it gives you a better grip on that lid and you can open it easier. That was somebody who just was looking for an easier way to open a lid, found an idea and put the two things together and made something that made life easier. And now they built a show with staying power on it. They got that Shark Tank show and probably runoffs and stuff like that. I've never watched it personally, but They've got these shows that people get to come on and they get to talk about what they've done and what they've built and the reason behind it. And usually the reason behind it is what, we have a need and we have the knowledge to make that need come through. So, and I love it. So, this brings us to our giving partner of the day, the Gift So Good Pet Supply Company, which is co-owned by myself and Mr. Z. We also team with Alan Holmes and trying to help support small pet creators. This is a company that represents the heart of small business innovation. We work with people who create products that bring comfort, joy, and care to our furry family members, to our scaly family members, to our family members with fins right back there. Our work reminds us that making is not only about invention; it's about love, purpose, and community. Every toy that you get from Gift So Good, every treat, every accessory that is created is made with intention. It's made with understanding that pets are family, and it's made with the belief that small businesses can make a big difference. Gift So Good is a reminder that innovation does not always require a laboratory or a factory. Sometimes it begins with a simple desire to make life better. And we work with these individuals who can create these things that make lives better for our pets. And we are very, very proud of what Gift So Good is starting. And if you do have a pet product that you would like to add to the Gift So Good stock, please reach out to us today and we can have a discussion and we can turn your invention into a family's possession and better the life for pets everywhere. And make life better for the animals we all love. Small businesses like Gift So Good are the backbone of the maker movement. They're the people who stay up late sketching out ideas. They are the people who test prototypes in their living rooms. They're the people who pour their heart into every product because they know that what they are creating matters. So this is a week that celebrates you, the inventor. It's a celebration of everyone who has ever dared to create, whether it's for themselves or for someone else. Look, some people just want to create things and they want to keep it to themselves. It's just a fact. So let this week inspire you to build something new. Let it inspire you to learn something new. Let it inspire you to support someone who is creating something meaningful. Makers change the world one idea at a time. They always have. They always will. So, our challenge for today, our mission for the day is simple. What is the one we're looking for? We would like you to go and find something that is a small, from a small company that's going to make your life better, that you will use every day, or that will become an essential part of your life, whether you've already got it or not. Look in your cupboards in your house and see what you've got. And the Whatcha Got for the day, again, very simple. What is an idea that you have had that you need a little inspiration to pull the trigger on? Let's see if we can get that going, because maybe we can be celebrating you this time next year. And remember that every time you support a giving partner, you support a maker, you support a dreamer, you support someone who is trying to make the world a little brighter, a little kinder, and a lot more connected. Innovation is not just about the past, it's about the future. We are building together. It is about the young people who are learning to code. It's about the artists who are shaping culture. It's about the engineers who are designing solutions. It's about the small business owners who are turning passion into purpose. This week, let us honor the makers who came before us. Let us celebrate the makers who are working today. And let us encourage the makers who are still discovering their gifts. Because the world needs creators. The world needs builders, innovators, and dreamers. And most important, the world needs you. So again, look in your drawers. Tell us about something that you have in your house that you just kind of bought on a whim. I don't know if this is going to work or not. And it's something that simplistic, that a builder built, that now you use all the time. I know my wife uses this invention that steams hard-boiled eggs. You just crack the bottom of the egg, you put it in this contraption, and it hard-boils 5 eggs, like quickly, within 2-3 minutes. So that's one of those things. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the page, please. Let's share this out. Let's share it with others. And what is an idea that you had that you've just been waiting for the inspiration to pull the trigger on? Let's see if we can get you to the point where we're celebrating you this time next year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for supporting the people who make our mission possible. Your purchase has purpose, and your support starts with you. Let us continue to build, create, and uplift as we move forward with Whatcha Got. My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, Impact Podcasting Network, reminding you, please love someone out there because someone out here loves you. Make sure you're helping people, because if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow on Whatcha Got.